Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka The Weather Gamer, bringing you Season 4 finale and a sneak peek preview of Season 5 for WWC. I am joined by Jake.
Hello!
Who is the current Alpha Commissioner, and I don't know if I've announced this, I might have said something about it in the finale video, I honestly don't remember if I did or didn't, but Zippy is also here.
Yes, you did announce it. Hello.
Did I? Okay, yeah. So Zippy's the co-commissioner with Jake now. And Slick, God bless him, is here as well.
I'm alive.
It's 2:30 in the morning for him at time of recording. So, big round of applause for Slick for staying awake to record this. And Slick's going to be our Omega Commissioner. So, first part of this is just going to be Jake and I kind of talking about how Jake felt going through as a commissioner, and then Zippy and Slick, and they can weigh in as well, just from observation as outsiders' perspective, and then we'll talk about what we got planned for Season 5, a little bit of sneak peek at it, and some of the changes we're making, and kind of, maybe get some people interested if you want to come hang out. We're in Season 5, it's go time. So, first off, thank you, gentlemen. Jake, first time commissioning. Was I right when I warned you at the beginning of the season?
Yes, but not for the reasons you told me. I did not expect everything to go to crap in the world.
Fair enough.
I don't think anyone could have predicted something like this to happen.
The Mayans did. They were just off 8 years. It wasn't 2012, it was 2020.
If I had broader perspective than just tunnel vision, I can do this, I would have said I need help earlier, to be honest.
Yeah. It was very rough there in the middle of the alpha season, the docs not getting updated and transactions and all that, and part of that's on me. Like, I take responsibility because this is my league, so where there's shortcomings in Alpha and Omega, I gotta step up and deal with them, and I didn't. So that's on me for not, hierarch over commission on everything, but no, like, it definitely sucked, and you are a very busy man, and that's why I'm very glad that you were open to Zippy helping. I felt really bad about how much you were having to deal with and just not being able to keep caught up with it.
Yeah.
But
thank you, Zippy, for helping.
Oh, of course. Happy to help.
I mean, you're coming back to commission another season, so obviously it didn't scare you off.
No. I think I can do this with Zippy's help, so.
Happy to be here. I'm happy to help out as much as I can.
Yeah, no, it was a really well-run season. Even though, the world went to shit, and Jake is working 2 jobs, taking care of his family, and trying to coach in a bunch of leagues, and trying to commission Alpha. And I got my stuff that I'm doing, as well as commissioning, coaching in other leagues, and YouTube and Twitch, everything.
And kind of helping your dad out at work.
The fact that we were able to get through Season 5 or Season 4 with the lowest number of drops in a single season, I'm super impressed. We lost 1 Gamma coach and
1 Gamma drop, yeah.
5 Alpha. I believe that's what Zippy told me was 5 Alpha coaches.
I think so, yeah.
For
the first
three
picks.
Sure.
Yeah, the first 3.
And then
who we draft. Yep.
Yeah, so it was 5 total. 5 total coaches that dropped out. That, by far, is the most successful.
I was like over 30, which is really good.
36, yeah. 5 out of 36. So.
Yep.
Huge shout out to the coaches that stuck around and played through, and huge shout out to the replacements for being super committed. Like,
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially Hanny.
best damn, season from a dropout standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
From a running standpoint, we can improve, and I hope we will improve for Season 5. Obviously, Jake being busy, needing some help. We'll square that away. The four of us are making plans for who's going to help us run each division and, mod things for us, because then we can all have our busy lives individually as a collective group, and then one of us, when we're free, can do something, and then when we get busy, another person can do, we'll have it better supported.
Mm-hmm.
To try and help get that running a little smoother. We are switching to the site completely. We had a 30-some minute chat before this video about specific things we were going to change. I said I was staying on the site, and that's where I am. And Jake and Zippy agreed that if Omega is going to be on there, which is what Slick agreed to, then Alpha might as well be.
Yeah.
So we'll be going to the site. We'll have 3 different leagues, because then we can have our 3 different champions represented. Otherwise, if we just run one league with 3 divisions, we only get 1 champion. So there'll be 3 different sites for that, or 3 different leagues on one site for that. But
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
we are shortening the season down to 10 weeks. I personally just think 12 weeks is too long.
Yeah, it is.
Agree.
Zippy, I think, was the one voice that was opposed, if I remember correctly.
I'm a fan of 12-week, but I understand that sometimes it can get a little long-winded, so 10 is also fine. Just, we'll have to also figure out exactly, with however many coaches we're going to have in each division, how are we going to decide who plays who, and all that good stuff.
I am going to build a schedule doc that I'll build a 12 and a 16, because that's the other thing. The minimum coaches we're going to have in each division is 12. We're maxing at 16. I am not doing another 20. That was
Yeah, God no.
too many.
Too many.
It was a mistake on my part, because I overpromised. Yes, you can
have a spot. You can have a spot. We all can have a spot.
And even Jake and I both counted, and we both screwed the count up together.
I triple checked your work, and then you were like, okay, you can have a spot, and I was like, okay, everything's out the window.
So, anyways, so 12 to 16 in each, but I'll build I think I still have one from Season 2's doc. It might be on Season 3's doc that Zaki made. I'll pull the coding out of it, and basically what happens is we'll RNG the draft order. We'll put the draft order into slots 1 through 16, and then it'll fill in who plays who.
Okay.
And we have no duplicates. We can just change it for each division, and each season we just change, who's who.
Nice.
It
Like
means similar draft positions are going to play each other. Like if the way the chart works, if the number 1 plays the number 16, then every season the number 1 will play the number 16. But it's until we change the code. But that'll simplify things for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
So, shorter season. As much as it may pain some people, and, after playing the Sword and Shield DLC last night, for me anyways, I want to keep G-Max around solely so I can use G-Max Blastoise, because that thing is a monster, and I love it, and it's such a cool design. We've all agreed G-Max is banned going forward.
Goodbye, G-Max. Hardly knew you.
It's just Dynamaxing is broken. Gigantamaxing is slightly less broken, but slightly more broken at the same time.
You pick your poison, really.
Yeah, it's too much. There's no safe switch into a Gigantamax Mon, and they deal so much damage. They can boost up so quickly.
You have to run substitute to stall it out.
Yeah, pretty much you have to have a faster than the G-Max Mon and sub-stall it. And so then you take 75% hit on a Mon. You know, it's incredibly hard to deal with. And none of us, I don't think any of us drafted a G-Max, did we? The 4 of us were all Megas.
Mega Guard.
You had Mega Guard, I had Mega...
Glade and then Metacham.
Yeah, Glade and then Metacham. Zippy had Chomp, and you had Aggron. Yeah, so none of us even drafted a G-Max, but... I mean,
Anti-G-Max squad.
I mean, the 2 champions were G-Maxes. Lapras and...
Yeah, that's true.
Lapras and Grimmsnarl, and you look at the kill leader board, and you see that Melmetal, Lapras, Grimmsnarl, and Charizard are all, you know, sitting up at the top.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all close to 30 kills. 30 kills in a season is outrageous. Like, that's...
Yeah.
And to have 3 Mons approach that 30 kill border, like...
And they're all the same mechanics.
The mechanic has to go. So, as much as I want to use Shell Smash G-Max Blastoise, it's gone. I know. We weren't even allowing Mega to Shell Smash. Why would we allow G-Max to Shell Smash?
God. Don't speak about Mega.
No, God, no.
I used that in my playthrough last night. No, you don't switch in. You don't. I had a level 50 versus level 60s, and I Shell Smashed, and I swept. And
Yeah,
I'm 16 levels lower.
That's the thing.
It's busted. It sweeps. So G-Max is gone. G-Max is gone. I'm sorry those of you that voted to keep G-Max. Checkmate. Of course you wanted it.
Of course you wanted it.
You won. You wanted to keep the mechanic that let you win. Sandy. You won. You wanted to keep the mechanic that you won with. They're gone. So Season 5 will not have the G-Max. However, we did...
Just so we can clear this up as well. The vote was 17-4.
Yeah, of the people that took the survey, it was 17-4. 17 people against keeping G-Max. And that didn't even count my vote. Or I don't think Jake, you didn't put one in either, so...
Jake might be having technical difficulties currently.
Oh, I can't see the chat because I have the... Oops. Well, while Jake sorts himself out, Zippy, quick, overthrow, anarchy.
No, I'm happy with co-commissioner. Thank you.
I think it'd be if you throw Jake and my votes in, it's 19-4 because Jake and I voted.
Mine
You already voted. It's like you're part of that 17.
Oh right, shit. Never mind. Well,
Same with Zippy. He voted against it as well. So.
I have 2 votes.
No.
Why? Damn.
You're not 2 people.
Oh, I see.
So, but yeah, G-Max is banned. We're down to a 10-week season, 12 to 16 coaches, so we'll have a shorter season. We're going to be on the site, which I said. And then the other change that we made is we are going to Legacy. And what does that mean for those of you that don't know what the Legacy format is? It means all cut moves are allowed, including Hidden Power. So every single Mon that had a move cut, Lopunny getting return back, those are all allowed. We tried a complex version of it this season with Pursuit, Return, Frustration, and Signal.
And it worked, but it was just, I don't know, it's just too, what's the word? It's not confusing, but it's too,
it's a lot, what a lot of people said was,
I think it's too structured.
Yeah, a lot of people were like, just either add them or don't. A lot of people just didn't care for the complex ban, so.
Yeah.
I am in favor of Legacy after playing in Legacy. After some discussion, we kind of all agreed Legacy's fine, so. Hidden Power will be back, everything will be back. The new Mons will have access to Hidden Power, obviously, so that's something to see how that plays out. But it means we're gonna have to complex ban. We might have to complex ban or straight up ban Megalopunny potentially.
Megalophony, that's gone.
Yeah, that's the discussion that we'll have to get a tiering council together because I can see the four of us are gonna.
No, that's gone.
Megalopunny, I'm fine complex banning. If it doesn't have return, it's alright. If it's got return, we can't have it. So it's too damn strong. The fact that it got close combat, so it doesn't have to run a high jump kick. I'm trying to remember what else it got. That didn't get played. U-turn for momentum, and did it already have play rough?
No.
And I believe it got play rough. I might be wrong on that.
It did. Yeah.
It did. So I mean that thing's just borked. You run return, close combat, play rough, U-turn. What else do you really need to run?
Nothing.
And what switches into it? And the answer is nothing. So we're gonna have to probably complex ban Megalopunny or just straight up ban it. There are other things that are gonna get like we already were talking. We have to re-tier pretty much the entire tier list because of the fact that so many things get U-turn now with flip turn.
Some form of U-turn.
Yeah. Momentum has just gotten to be a massive thing between Volt Switch.
You can make a full team just with momentum.
Yeah, pretty much. I think I watched a video where Joey did that like 3 hours ago because of the fact that teleport and U-turn and flip. What is it? Flip turn and Volt Switch and Baton Pass. And
Jesus Christ.
Momentum. There will be a lot of re-tiering going on. There may be some things banned that
We're not rushing it.
Yeah, we're not rushing. So I haven't cleared this with my 3 fellow commissioners, but my anticipation is to start August 3rd with week 1. That'd be my goal, but if that's too quick, if we can't get things turned out fast enough, then we're not going to try and push for it. That's just kind of my goal, but again, I have to talk to these 3. Hey, what do you guys think about when we should start?
No, I think you want to get it right before you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't want to rush the tiering process and then be like, oh, we fucked this up. This is season 1 all over again.
Yeah.
I just know that I want the season to end before the second DLC potentially drops in December, because...
I think that's set for November.
Is it set for November? So mid-November.
But is November still considered fall?
Yes. Well, technically fall. So winter is November, December, January. February, March, April is spring. May, June, July is summer. August, September, October is fall, if I remember correctly. So
yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I think November is fall. It might be like, they normally release right around Thanksgiving. That might be when the DLC comes out, is right around Thanksgiving. So
that's fair.
10 weeks.
$10 weeks plus playoffs.
Yeah.
So if we go, let's just assume that DLC were to come out on the 16th, or not 16th, the 19th or 20th, because that sounds like a date where they release it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 puts us at beginning or end of September. 8, 9, 10 puts us at 10 weeks would be the, if we started on the 7th of September, that'd be 10 weeks. So 31st, 24th, 7th. We'd have to start by like the 17th of August. So we got an extra 2 weeks if we wanted to play around with. So, but I'd like to start and be done before Crown Tundra comes out. So
that'd be ideal, yeah.
So season 5 will be coming soon, but how soon? We gotta figure out some stuff.
It's to be determined.
Yeah. It's TBD while we re-tier everything. / get the site set up and get our mod crew set up, and we still have some rules to debate and discuss. We didn't go into them tonight because Slick needs to go to bed, so
Yes.
there's a lot of rules we didn't cover, but we'll get that sorted out. But that's kind of the preview. There is one other thing with Season 5 that's going to happen, and I haven't told the other commissioners what it is yet, but I've already decided what it's going to be. And they can either go with it or not, but I, as owner of the league, I'm going to step in and do that. But I do have a surprise for people, if they aren't playing, if they're watching. There will be a surprise for WWC at some point next season, so stay tuned for that little tidbit. Do you guys have anything that you'd like to close on?
I'm tired.
Slick's tired. Slick's gonna go to bed. Slick is going to bed. Jake or Zip,
Good night, Slick.
do you have anything from an alpha side that you wanted to say?
Well, I'm just looking forward to another good season.
Same here. That's. I know I'm just kind of echoing stuff, but that's basically the same way. Yeah.
Well, and Zip,
Looking forward.
you've never been a commissioner, so welcome to hell. I'm sure Slick and Jake can attest
I don't think it'll
to
be
that.
as bad as people make it out to be.
I mean, you played Hell with cards before, so how bad can it be?
Fair enough. Well, I thank my fellow co-commissioners for joining us. We're going to get out of here because Slick's going to go to bed. And the rest of us are going to go enjoy our evenings. So we'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.